Hello everyone, my name is Brian Carson and welcome to this video called The Success Matrix. On my website, marketownership.com, I get a lot of email and a lot of questions about what it takes to succeed in business, in life, and all sorts of things. And so I decided to make this video, and this is going to talk about the what I consider the four principles needed to achieve any goal. I call it the success matrix because it sounds cool to call it that. But this is really what I believe, truthfully believe, what it takes to be successful in any endeavor, no matter what your goal is. Because especially in business, marketing is important. It's the lifeblood of your business. But mindset comes first. If you could have a great marketing campaign at least technically, but if you don't believe it or if you execute it half-heartedly and have doubts, it's going to fail. So this here is basically not just it's tailored for the people who business people that read my site, go to my site to read my articles and stuff, but it's also for any goal. And we're going to go through this here. It's a really quick video. It won't take up too much of your time. So let's go. I have little arrows pointing the way here. We'll show you which ones. They all feed into each other. You need all four in the success matrix. The first is dominant thought. Now, the secret, which was a good marketing campaign actually, but what it did is it hurt a lot of people because everybody, they got into this thing where all you have to do is think it and chant affirmations and everything comes to pass, and that's not true. There comes other things which you'll see in the other steps in the matrix, but what you do need is dominant thought. Whatever goal you want to achieve has to be predominant in your mind. It has to be the first thing you think about when you wake up and the last thing you think about before you go to bed. Because Wayne Dyer, a successful writer and self-help guy, said that whatever you focus on, whatever the mind focus on, expands. And I agree with that. It has to be dominant thought. I mean, you just can't just sit there and think something for one day and expect it to come to you. But the key is dominant thought. And what I mean by dominant thought is a goal or an objective that you want to achieve or a purpose. And it has to be in your mind until it becomes a passion. And you make it your dominant thought. And then that feeds into knowing. This is the part that's a little tricky, that's hard for people to get and grasp, and that is you have to know deep in your heart that it's going to succeed. You can't have that's what faith is, an absolute certainty that it's going to succeed. And that takes time. The first one feeds it. You get knowing when your dominant thought becomes so strong that you know you have to do this. It'll just become the the dominant thought in your life that where you have to do this or else your existence basically is riding on it. And that knowing comes, it's not half-heartedness. It's not like, well, maybe I can get this, or I hope I get this, or I wish I can get this. It's I know I can get this. One of the things that successful people, I mean, especially people in business, if their business is wildly successful and made a lot of money, the one thing they have in common, even if they've, no matter what background or ethnicity they are, the one thing that's commonplace in them all is confidence. They absolutely knew that they were going to achieve their goal and their business goals or whatever goal they had. So the dominant thought feeds into the knowing. Your thought becomes so strong that you know it's going to happen. And then that leads into action. If you have dominant thought and it's all that occupies your mind or predominantly occupies your mind, and you get to the knowing part that you're going to achieve it, then you'll naturally take the actions that make it happen. And action is absolutely key. If you do not take action, nothing will happen in your life. I can guarantee you that. Even in the beginning, if you don't have absolute knowing, just taking action will get things started. Uh, Dominant thought and action together are unstoppable. And even you can actually have these two, even if the knowing isn't there yet, but the knowing will come. But Action is key. You don't get anywhere in life without doing something. You can sit there and buy all the internet marketing courses or whatever you want to do, and if all you do is like read them or look at them and put them away and then never implement them or apply them, then you're never going to get anywhere. And people sat there and blame all the gurus did this, they lied to us. No, if you're not going to implement what they say, at least give it a try. Then I guarantee you're going to fail. I guarantee it. You have to have action. And then that leads into the final part of the success matrix, which is results. Dominant thought, knowing, action equals results. No matter what, something will happen. Einstein said nothing happens without movement. So you know that for every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction. So if you have the dominant thought and the knowing and you take the action, you're going to produce a result. It's guaranteed. And you have to look at it as like there is no such thing as failure. If you take an action and think of get in a marketing frame of mind. If you do something and it doesn't work out the way you wanted, it was a test. A test that you know doesn't work that way, so you have to readjust and go on. Don't think of it as failure. Think of it as a test. But this here is the success matrix. Put these together, and any goal will eventually be yours if you want it bad enough. Dominant thought with knowing, then taking action, and that will produce results. And if the results aren't what you want, course correct until you get the results you want. And that's the success matrix. And I want to leave you today with this quote. It's by the German playwright, statesman, and poet Goethe, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, which is one of my favorite poems. It's from one of my favorites in literature. It's from Faust. And this little stanza says, "Lose this day loitering. 'Twill be the same story tomorrow, and the next more dilatory. Each indecision brings its own delays, and days are lost lamenting o'er lost days. Are you in earnest? Seize this very minute. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Only engage, and then the mind grows heated. Begin it, and then the work will be completed." And it's just a great saying, because basically what it says, if you spend the day loitering doing nothing, you'll get nothing, and it'll be the same story every day, and indecision upon indecision will delay anything you're doing. Are you in earnest? Seize the minute. It means, like, no matter what, even if you don't know, say you want to start an internet business, I don't know the first thing to do. I don't know where to begin or what to do, or say you're trying to create a product. Just start. The boldness, the taking the action has genius, power, and magic in it. Only engage, and then the mind grows heated. See, just start. You don't have to know how it's going to finish. Just start, and then eventually it'll be completed. And that's a great quote that you should. I have it here by my computer, and I think you should too. Whenever you feel like not doing something. So that's all that is for the Success Matrix. If you want to see more videos like this, as well as marketing tactics and strategies, that's offline and online, marketing checklists, social media campaigns, social media marketing, done for you marketing campaigns with all different kinds of approach letters and sales letters and things done for you, and much more. Just go to http marketownership.com. That's marketownership.com, and check it out. I think you'll like it. And if you decide, become a member of the VIP club, and it's inexpensive, and I think you'll like it. There's a lot of good marketing stuff in there and videos, and just check it out. But there's a lot of free stuff there too if you don't want to join. I'm not trying to like hard sell anybody here on this. So that's it for this video. Just remember, whatever goal you have, apply the success matrix to it, and you should see outstanding results. Take care, everybody.